Good evening, good evening. Welcome back to the Daily O'Shea. Another week. If you've been following, you know that I have been covering a weekly 2020 season preview of those champs, the LSU Tigers, the soon to be back-to-back, undefeated, unscathed, unblemished, untouched, unbelievable champs, back-to-back again. But we're going to take a break from that weekly series and we're going to talk about the man, Killa Cam Newton. Killa Cam Newton, as every sports fan knows, just got signed to the New England Patriots. And I don't know about anybody else, I'm not particularly happy about the deal. Number one, I feel like Cam Newton has been highly disrespected, like most black quarterbacks in the NFL tend to get. It's always the same treatment. I don't understand why Cam Newton had to wait so long to get signed. And then, okay, everybody's like, oh, Cam Newton's going to the Patriots. Cam Newton's going to the Patriots. As if he's going to the Patriots that had Randy Moss and Wes Welker in them and Aaron Hernandez and Gronkowski. No. He's going to the Patriots that everybody last year said were trash. You know, with the exception of Tom Brady. I want that same energy this year. Last year was Tom Brady doesn't have any help out there. Tom Brady's receivers are terrible. Tom Brady has nobody to throw to. You know, I saw Tom Brady take more hits than I've seen in recent years. You know, the running game wasn't particularly great in New England last year, which is why they got eliminated by that monster of a man, Derrick Henry and company. Which, if I get to talking about Derrick Henry and I talk about the contract that Ryan Tannehill got, and that just makes this conversation that much better. Because speaking of contracts, Cam Newton's contract is a one-year contract that is incentive-laden, an incentive-based contract that goes up to $7.5 million. This man here, Killa Cam, a former number one overall draft pick, a league MVP, led a trash Carolina team to the Super Bowl, as you see in these highlights here. I mean, just going crazy the whole season. Took all kind of punishment. The man lost 2 games. And me personally, I feel like both of them were set up. You know, me personally, they were clearly on the way to going undefeated. They lost to an Atlanta team in Atlanta that wasn't worth much. And we all know about the Super Bowl. You know, and ever since the Super Bowl, he ain't been right, if you ask me. You know, I think he kind of lost the taste for the game because everybody wanted to see Peyton Manning go out on his high horse. See, I'm going to say what everybody else scared to say. It's the Daily O'Shea. Anyways, moving on. This man, Cam Newton, a former league MVP, gets a 1-year, $7.5 million contract. Ryan Tannehill, who did all of nothing last year to help Tennessee Titans get to where they got, the AFC Championship. I think the man was passing for like 100 yards in games where Derrick Henry was rushing for like 200 yards. And this man got like a $60 million signing bonus. $90 million guaranteed is what they gave Ryan Tannehill. Come on, man. Ryan Tannehill, a man who played half a season for the Titans, has led no team to the Super Bowl in his career. A former first-round pick who was a disappointment in Miami, who stayed hurt, gets $60 million to sign, $90 million guaranteed, and we're going to give Cam Newton $7.5. Come on, man. The disrespect of black quarterbacks in the NFL is outrageous. We all know about it. We all know about it, but we talking about Killa Cam here, man. Pittsburgh should have been signed Killer Cam. Y'all depended on Ben Roethlisberger, a man who did not play last year, a man who's had all kind of off the field issues, a man who's been hurt like 2 out of the last 3 seasons, a man who's clearly approaching the end of his career. You know, the Pittsburgh went through their whole quarterback bench last year. They emptied out everything. They emptied the whole clip of quarterbacks last year. They was out there playing with Sanford's quarterback. Pittsburgh should have been signed Cam Newton. All that talent they got at receiver. See, Cam Newton would have flourished at Pittsburgh. See, but, you know, instead, what I feel is going to happen, because I don't hear anything else about no trades of great receivers going to the Patriots or a great running back. Therefore, I think that what's going to happen is, and I hate to say this, I don't think Cam Newton's going to have just a stellar career at New England. And the media will forget about all the reports that they had last year as far as Tom Brady not having any help, as far as those same receivers, the O-line, all that. There will be none of that. It will only be criticism of Cam Newton. Oh, Cam Newton couldn't get it done. Oh, man. You know, Cam Newton's disappointing. It's all Cam Newton's fault. Tom Brady went to the Buccaneers and they loaded up. You know? He went to the Bucs, they loaded up. Pardon me here. Let me get my screen right. You know? Run these things back, man. You know, I mean, I don't understand it. Jameis Winston got cold railroaded. Sure, he had as many interceptions as Peyton Manning had through the same amount of time. He also had 5,000 yards passing. He gets thrown out. Bring Tom Brady in, you bring Gronkowski, add a little running back. Now all of a sudden they look like a team. And Jameis Winston just a backup, just another number 1 overall draft pick, reduced to a backup role. This is a former league MVP, man. And this man's getting $7.5 million. While Ryan Tannehill, who did absolutely nothing, sits on $90 million guaranteed. Ryan Tannehill ain't won an MVP since he was at Texas A&M. You know? I wish Cam Newton all the best. I hate that he had to go to the Patriots of all the teams. I would have loved to see him go to Cleveland and beat Baker Mayfield out of that position and go clean off in Cleveland. But you know, it's rare that you see a black quarterback get surrounded by talent. I mean, just take a look at Baltimore. You had a league MVP who clearly needed help in the passing game at wide receiver, and you don't draft any wide receivers. You leave a guy like Donovan Peoples-Jones. You let him fall in the 6th round to your division rival, the Browns. As if the Browns don't already have enough weapons on offense. You got Deshaun Watson down there with the Texans. You take away his best weapon. Now he don't have DeAndre Hopkins to throw to. You know what I mean? It's a good look for Kyler Murray, but Kyler Murray's young. By the time Kyler Murray hits his prime, Larry Fitzgerald will be gone, and DeAndre Hopkins will be where Larry Fitzgerald is now, on his way out. Meanwhile, Baker Mayfield is sitting on Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, just as running backs. Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and the boy Callaway at wide receiver. I don't even know the wide receivers. What they got? Hogan at New England? Is that what they got out there? Hogan. Is Julian Edelman still there? I know they got the boy from Arizona State that didn't pan out. I mean, they got nothing. Sony Michel's not as good as Nick Chubb. So, just same old as far as I'm concerned. I would say, well, I'm glad he getting paid at least. But dog, you ain't even trying to pay the man. The man took all kind of punishment. I saw Tom Brady in the AFC Championship game 2 years ago against the Kansas City Chiefs get a cold brush on the shoulder. A nice brush. Look like a love shrug, Like somebody just wanted to show him a little love. And they pulled the flag. I seen Cam Newton get smacked clean in the helmet. Head to head, hit low, hit from behind, just hit everywhere. Ball, he didn't let the ball go seconds ago and get smacked. No flags thrown. What's up? And this man can only get $7.5 million? I wish you the best, Cam. I'm glad you're in shape. And I hope it works out, man. I hope you defeat the odds again. Because I hate what the NFL is doing to you. Same with you, Jameis, Deshaun Watson, and Lamar Jackson. Russell Wilson hasn't had a top-tier receiver yet until DK Metcalf got in there. Percy Harvin unfortunately had the migraines. I want to see one of our quarterbacks go out there and win that thing with a nice squad. Just go out there and blow somebody out. I mean, we saw Russell Wilson get it done with the Seahawks, beat the draws off them Broncos. Shout out to Russell Wilson. He's a good man. I'm more Killer Cam than I am Russ. I'm more of a Killer Cam fan. I want to see guys like Killer Cam, Lamar Jackson. The guys that look rough. Y'all know what I'm talking about. The raw looking dudes, rugged, real. Let them get in there. Get them a squad to work with. That's it for me this week. Next week we'll be back. We're going to talk about linebackers. When we talk about LSU and that 2020 squad, we already know, everybody done heard about Marcel Brooks transferring out. Unfortunate, but fortunately for LSU, they're loaded at linebacker. I wish Marcel Brooks all the best. I hope that wherever he goes, it works out for him. He's an incredible talent. He's an incredible talent. I mean, speed. He's aggressive. I'm really hurt that we won't see him out there, but I wish him well. Y'all have a blessed week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all think about the whole Cam Newton thing or anything for that matter on any show. And show your boy a little love. Signing out, baby. Y'all have a good one. Peep the shirt. Yeah, you know what time it is. Go Tigers, baby.